Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're zeroing in on the brand new Mahindra BE6.
That's right.
And specifically, we're going to unpack everything you need to know about its different versions, its different variants.
Yep, because there are quite a few.
Exactly. Forget scrolling through endless spec sheets. We want to cut through the jargon, give you a clear picture of what each one offers. Our mission, help you figure out which BE6 might be the perfect fit for you.
Okay, sounds like a plan. So, as you said, there isn't just one BE6. Mahindra's given us 5 main choices to look at.
5.
I've got the Pack 1, then the Pack 1 above, Pack 2, Pack 3 Select, and right at the top, the Pack 3.
Right.
And we'll be comparing them across the board, powertrain, tech, design, all that stuff, so you can really see where the differences lie.
Perfect. Let's jump straight in then.
Yeah.
The heart of any EV, what's powering these? I see the first 4. Pack 1, 1 above, 2, and 3 Select. They all share a battery size.
That's correct. All 4 of those run on a 59 kilowatt-hour battery pack.
Okay.
But then the Pack 3, the top one, it gets a significant bump up to a 79 kilowatt-hour battery.
Ah, okay. And does that translate directly to power output differences as well?
It does, yeah. The 59 kilowatt-hour variants, they all produce 170 kilowatts of power, which is, pretty healthy. But that Pack 3 with the bigger battery also gets a more powerful motor, 210 kilowatts.
So more grunts in the top model, but interestingly, the torque figure seems the same.
Exactly. 380 newton meters of torque across all 5 variants. So that instant electric acceleration feel,
Yeah.
you get that no matter which one you choose.
Good to know.
And another consistency, they're all rear-wheel drive.
Right, RWD across the board. Now, managing that power and regeneration, how does that work? Is it the same for all?
Yes, it is. You get adjustable regen levels from L0, which is like coasting,
Okay.
all the way up to L3 for pretty strong braking effect when you lift off, plus an auto mode.
And single pedal driving.
Standard on all of them, too. Lets you accelerate and brake using just the one pedal, mostly. Lots of people find that really convenient, especially in traffic.
Definitely. And drive modes.
Also consistent.
Yeah.
You get default, range for efficiency, everyday, a sportier race mode, and even a snow mode. Standard on every single BE6.
That's quite comprehensive. So the big question linked to the battery range, how do they stack up?
Well, this is where that battery difference really shows. The official MIDC certified figures for the 59 kilowatt versions come in at 557 kilometers.
Which is pretty solid.
Very respectable, yeah. But if you opt for the Pack 3 with the 79 kilowatt battery, that figure jumps up to 683 kilometers.
Wow, that's a big leap, over 120 kilometers more.
Exactly. That could be the deciding factor for someone doing regular long trips,
Absolutely. Okay, so powertrain and range sorted. What about the actual size? Do you get a bigger car if you buy a higher trim?
Nope. Interestingly, they've kept the dimensions completely consistent across all 5 variants.
Really?
Yeah. Length, width, height, 4,371 by 1,907 by 1,627 millimeters, all the same. The wheelbase, too, is 2,775 millimeters for all of them.
So interior space should be identical then, passenger room.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And ground clearance is also the same, 207 millimeters standard, or 222 millimeters measured at the battery pack.
Okay, so no compromise on the SUV stance or basic practicality, regardless of the variant you choose. That's good. How about maneuverability and air carrying stuff?
Again, consistency is key here. Turning circle is 10 meters for all, which is decent for a vehicle this size.
Makes parking easier.
Should do. And boot space is 455 liters, plus you get that handy 45-liter front trunk under the bonnet on all models.
Right, the frunk. Always useful. Okay, consistent practicality. Let's dip into the driving feel, chassis, suspension. Any core differences there?
The basic setup is the same. You get electric power steering with a variable ratio, lighter at low speeds, weightier on the highway.
Standard stuff.
Yeah. And the suspension layout is identical, too. McPherson struts with an I-link at the front and a multi-link, specifically a 5-link, independent setup at the rear for all variants.
Okay, so the fundamental geometry is the same, but I noticed something about different damper technologies.
Ah, yes. This is one of the subtle but potentially significant upgrades. The Pack 1, 1 above, and 2 use a passive suspension system.
Right.
It incorporates what Mahindra calls FDD frequency-dependent damping and MTVCL technology. Basically, clever valving to help smooth out bumps.
Okay, so a refined passive system.
Exactly. But then, the Pack 3 Select and the full Pack 3 get an intelligent adaptive suspension system, still using that MTVCL tech.
Adaptive, so it adjusts itself.
Precisely. It can change the damping firmness electronically, in real time, reacting to the road and your driving style. Should offer, plusher ride when cruising and better body control when you're pushing it a bit.
That sounds like a noticeable upgrade for ride quality and handling, potentially. What about stopping?
And the wheels. Disc brakes all around are standard on every BE6. So braking performance should be consistent.
Good.
The wheels and tires, though, do change. Pack 1 gets 18-inch steel wheels, 245/60 tires with wheel covers.
Okay. Basic but functional.
Then Pack 1 above and Pack 2 step up to 19-inch wheels with 200, 400, 545 tires. Mahindra calls them stylized wheels, likely alloys with a specific design.
Bigger wheels, lower profile tires.
Yep. And finally, Pack 3 Select and Pack 3 also get 19-inch alloys with the same 200, 400, 505 tires, but likely a different, maybe more premium alloy design.
So visual differences and maybe a slightly firmer feel from the lower profile tires on the higher trims? Is there a spare?
Yes, a T13580 R18 temporary spare wheel is included across all variants.
Good to have. Okay, let's switch gears to charging crucial for EVs. What's the standard setup?
Good news here, they all use the CCS2 charging standard.
Right.
That's the common one in many regions, including Europe and India, so compatibility with public chargers is sorted.
Right.
You get a portable AC charger included, up to 3.0 milliwatts, good for overnight top-ups from a regular socket.
Yep.
And then for faster home charging, you can opt for either a 7.2 kilowatt or an 11.2 kilowatt AC wall box charger for any variant.
Right, so options there. How long does it actually take to charge, though? That depends on the battery, I assume.
Absolutely. For the 59 kilowatt variants using the faster 11.2 kilowatt wall box, you're looking at about 6 hours for a full 0 to 100% charge.
Okay.
If you use the 7.2 kilowatt charger, it's closer to 8.7 hours.
Right, and big battery pack 3.
Takes a bit longer naturally. About 8 hours with the 11.2 kilowatt unit and roughly 11.7 hours with the 7.2 kilowatt.
Okay, understandable. What about hitting those public DC fast chargers on a road trip?
They're pretty quick there. The 59 kilowatt models can go from 20% to 80% state of charge in just 20 minutes, provided you're using a 140 kilowatt or faster DC charger.
20 minutes, that's impressive.
It is. And interestingly, the Pack 3 with the larger battery also does 20% to 80% in the same 20 minutes.
Really? Even with the bigger battery?
Yeah, though it needs a slightly more powerful charger to achieve that specifically, a 180 kilowatt array DC charger. But still, that consistent fast charging time is a big plus.
Definitely makes longer journeys less daunting. And battery warranty, that's always a big question.
Mahindra is offering a lifetime warranty on the high voltage battery pack.
Lifetime?
Wow. Yeah, but it's specifically for the first registered owner. And there will be terms and conditions, regarding usage, maintenance, etc. But still, it's a strong statement of confidence.
Absolutely. That could be a major selling point. Okay, let's talk looks. Design.
Yeah.
How can you tell these variants apart just by looking at them?
There are some clear visual cues. All get premium exterior cladding and a rear spoiler, so the basic shape is the same. But look at the front lights. Pack 1 and 1 above have bio-LED projector headlamps and standard LED daytime running lights.
Okay.
Step up to Pack 2, 3, Select, or 3, and you get those signature C-shaped LED DRLs. What's much more distinctive.
Ah, right. The C shape. I've seen that. And the back.
Similar story. The base models have standard LED tail lamps and an illuminated Mahindra logo front and rear. But Pack 2 and up get signature C-shaped LED tail lamps mirroring the front. And those higher trims get fancier lighting tricks too.
Like what?
Things like a center tail lamp bar with animations, sequential turn indicators, the ones that sweep outwards,
Right, those are cool.
and startup and goodbye animations when you unlock or lock the car. The very top Pack 3 even adds a night trail carpet lamp that projects light onto the ground next to the doors.
Little touches of premiumness. What about inside? Big screens seems standard.
Yes, that dual super screen setup, two 12.3-inch displays side by side, is standard on every single BE6. Very modern look.
Nice. Any major cabin design differences?
Sunroof. The Infinity roof, which is a large fixed panoramic glass panel, comes in from Pack 1 above upwards. So Pack 1 misses out, but the rest get it. Makes the cabin feel much airier.
Right, panoramic roofs are popular. Ambient lighting.
Here the top Pack 3 really stands out. It gets light me up. Ambient lighting. It's not just strips on the dash and doors. It includes unique patterns integrated into the sunroof glass itself. Sounds quite dramatic.
Wow, okay. And I saw something about cap touch switches. Fewer buttons.
Yeah, from Pack 2 onwards, you get capacitive touch controls on the steering wheel, center console, and for the roof lights. Gives a very clean, minimalist look. Materials also get an upgrade. Pack 1 and 1 above have premium fabric seats. But Pack 2 and up get soft touch wrapping on the dashboard and door trims, plus leatherette upholstery for the seats, steering wheel, and a gear selector. Feels more premium.
Definitely a step up in perceived quality. And those fancy door handles.
Ah, yes. The electrically deployed flush door handles, they pop out when you approach. Those are reserved for the Pack 3 Select and Pack 3.
Adds a bit of theater.
It does. And just to round off design, turn indicators in the mirrors are standard, and so is that frunk having a drain hole, which is handy if you put wet things in there.
Good practical thought. Okay, let's move inside properly to infotainment and tech, audio system differences.
Big difference here. Pack 1 and 1 above get a standard 6-speaker system with sound staging. Probably decent, but from Pack 2 WO upwards, you jump to a Harman Kardon system with 16 speakers and Dolby Atmos immersive audio.
16 speakers, that should sound impressive.
Yeah, expect a much richer, more enveloping sound experience there. And that tier, Pack 2 WO and up, also gets Venuescape's live location-based soundscapes.
Interesting. But some core tech is standard for everyone, right?
Absolutely. Things like Mahindra's Sonic Suite for the EV sounds, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Wireless is good.
Built-in Amazon Alexa and even ChatGPT for voice control, super fast 5G connectivity built in, and the Fun and Work app suite. All that is standard across all 5 variants.
So a really strong baseline of connectivity and features for everyone.
Definitely.
What about the really cutting-edge stuff? Where does that come in?
That's mainly concentrated in the Pack 3 Select and Pack 3. They get features like Vision X, which is an augmented reality head-up display.
HUD. Cool.
Full auto parking assist, identity driver, and occupant monitoring using cameras. Dot video calling using the in-car camera, and BYOD, bring your own device integration, including a mounting point.
So lots of high-tech toys on the top models. Wireless charging.
Pack 1 and 1 above have one 15W wireless charging pad up front. Pack 2.0 and up get 2 front wireless chargers.
Dual chargers, handy. And the connected car app and updates.
All standard. The M4U app for remote control, over-the-air updates for infotainment, maps, vehicle features, even the powertrain.
OTA for powertrain, nice.
Charging limiter settings, scheduled charging and preconditioning the cabin, EcoSense driving analytics, and an app store. All included right from Pack 1.
Okay, that's a very comprehensive tech package overall. Let's talk comfort and convenience, the everyday usability stuff. Seats.
Some differences here. Pack 1, 1 above, and 2 have a 6-way manually adjustable driver's seat.
Standard fare.
Pack 3 Select and Pack 3 upgrade that to a 6-way power driver's seat, though lumbar adjustment is still manual.
Okay, rear seats.
Standard across all. 60.40 split folding, adjustable headrests, and a 2-step recline function.
Good flexibility. Any fancier sit features?
Yes, but only on the Pack 3 Select and Pack 3. They get ventilated front seats, great for hot weather, and driver seat memory, with a welcome function that moves the seat back for easier entry-exit.
Ventilated seats are a big plus for some. Armrests and climate control.
Front and rear armrests, soft door armrests, all standard. Climate control differs slightly. Pack 1 has single-zone automatic climate control.
Right.
All the others, from 1 above upwards, get dual-zone automatic climate control. Driver and passenger can set separate temperatures.
Dual zone is usually preferred. Rear vents.
Standard on all, thankfully. As is cooled storage in the center console.
Nice little touches. Mirrors. Auto dimming.
The interior rear view mirror is auto dimming from Pack 1 above onwards.
Okay.
Exterior mirrors are electrically adjustable on all, but power folding and the auto dip function when you select reverse gear, that's only on Pack 3 Select and 3.
Right, those convenience features climb with the price. Keyless entry, start button.
Push-button start and electronic parking brake are standard on all variants. But passive keyless entry, where you just walk up with the key in your pocket, that's reserved for Pack 3 Select and 3.
Okay, lighting assistance?
Cornering lamps and auto booster headlamps come in from Pack 2 onwards. But automatic headlights and automatic wipers are standard across the entire range.
Auto lights and wipers are always welcome. USB ports, power outlets.
All get Type-C USB ports front and rear, though the power output might vary slightly. A 12V socket in the boot is standard, and tilt and telescopic steering adjustment is standard too.
Good. Any other major convenience differences? Tailgate? Windows?
Yes, a powered tailgate with gesture control, kick under the bumper to open, that's exclusive to Pack 3 Select and 3.
Hands-free tailgate. Useful.
And one touch up-down for the driver's window is also only on those top 2 trims. Others might just have one touch down.
Okay. Tire pressure monitoring.
All have it. Pack 1 gives a basic low pressure alert. Pack 1 above and higher give you individual pressure readings for each tire on the display.
More detailed info is better. And a parcel shelf in the boot.
comes standard from Pack 2 upwards. Pack 1 and 1 above don't list it.
Right, so a few more convenience bits added as you go up. Finally, let's talk safety. Hugely important. Airbags.
6 airbags, front, side, and curtain, are standard on Pack 1, 1 above, and Pack 2.
Okay.
Pack 3 Select and Pack 3 add a 7th airbag, a driver's knee airbag.
Okay, slight increase there. Basic structural safety and stability.
ISOFIX child seat mounts in the rear and ESP, electronic stability program, are standard on every single variant. That's good baseline safety.
Definitely. Now the big one, 8A, advanced driver assistance systems. Big differences here.
Yes, quite significant. Pack 2 and Pack 3 Select get what Mahindra calls a basic 8A suite.
Basic ADAS, what does that include?
Uses 1 radar and 1 camera. It gives you features like forward collision warning, FCW, automatic emergency braking, AEB, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, ACC, traffic sign recognition. Quite a lot, actually.
So even the basic pack is quite comprehensive.
It is. Includes things like intelligent ACC, smart pilot assist, lane centering, high beam assist as well.
Okay, and the top Pack 3.
That gets the advanced 8A suite. It adds 4 corner radars to the front radar and camera.
4 extra radars, what do they enable?
A whole lot more. Things like forward cross traffic alert, rear cross traffic alert, door open alert, blind spot detection, highway assist, which can handle lane changes, rear collision warning, evasive steering assist. It's a much more capable system.
Wow, okay, that's a major step up in active safety for the top model. What about other standard safety items? Parking aids?
Driver drowsiness detection, rear parking sensors, and a reversing camera are standard on all 5 variants.
Good essentials covered.
But front parking sensors, the 360-degree surround view camera system, and the blind view monitor that camera feed in the dash when you indicate those come in from Pack 3 Select upwards.
360 camera is very useful.
That tier also gets Secure 360, letting you view the car's surroundings remotely. And front fog lamps are also added from Pack 3 Select. Rear defogger is standard on all.
Okay. Any other bits? Air quality?
Automatic windshield defogging starts from Pack 1 above. And an air purifier with a PM 2.5 filter and air quality display. That's exclusive to Pack 3 Select and Pack 3.
Right. Keeping the cabin air clean? Okay, it's really clear then. Mahindra's definitely created a tiered structure here. You get more features, more tech, more luxury as you climb up those variant levels.
Exactly. It's a spectrum. The BE6 isn't just one car. It's a range designed to fit different needs, different budgets. The key differences really boil down to that battery size and range.
The biggest one probably.
Then the sophistication of the tech-adaptive suspension, the Harman Kardon audio, the level of ADAS.
Right, the advanced safety stuff.
And then all those incremental comfort, convenience, and design upgrades we talked about. Leatherette, ventilated seats, power tailgate, fancier lights, and so on.
So for you listening, when you're looking at the BE6, it really comes down to your priorities, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Do you absolutely need that 680-plus kilometer range? Is the top-level ADS a must-have? Or is the feature set on, say, a Pack 2.0 or even a Pack 1 above perfectly adequate for your daily driving?
Precisely. Think about how you'll use the car, what features genuinely matter to you day to day, and naturally, what fits your budget. Understanding these variant differences is the first step.
And we always say, try and see them in person if you can. Sit inside, maybe get a test drive.
Definitely. Nothing beats experiencing it firsthand.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully this deep dive into the variants has been helpful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.